What prehistoric creature would you befriend?
I would 100% be friends with the woolly mammoths. So two things here. Number one is one of my favorite books growing up was Julie of the Wolves, where a girl does that. She gets adopted by, she befriends a wolf pack. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever when I was growing up. And the idea of having a relationship with, the more than human world, I think is really compelling. And I think opens, having the opportunity to do that with an extinct species, I think would just be too difficult to pass up if something like that were possible. And I'm sure that there are some people who would hear that and think, wow, that would make you a really bad scientist, right? Because we're supposed to have this very objective distancing from our study organisms. But this is the second thing I wanted to say, which is that there is a reason that I study things that are extinct. I'm a horrible scientist when it comes to working in the natural world, right? I couldn't even, I have colleagues who, they have to sacrifice their animals when they study them. I cannot do it. I'm not built that way. I would not even be able to, I have friends who clip the toes off of mice or, radio tag something's ear. I can't even do that, right? That's not in my skill set. So being able to study these animals from the distance of time where I don't have to worry about whether I'm identifying too much with my study species or anthropomorphizing them, or being a bad scientist in that way because I'm too wimpy. I'm the sort of person where if I was, out doing my nature documentary and I found the poor, baby, alpaca stuck in the mud or whatever, I'd be like, all right, little guy, let's get out of here, right? I wouldn't be like, okay, now we have to watch as the puma comes and stalks the alpaca right now. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm a terrible person in that way as a scientist. So that's my skill set lies elsewhere. We'll just put it that way. So yeah, absolutely. I would 100% if I had the opportunity to, my superhero version of myself would be like me with my woolly mammoth buddy. And I would just be climbing up and she would be my ride. Basically that would 100% be something I would do. This is why I play Dungeons and Dragons.